With over 23,000 acres already scorched, our Steph Mansion is championing the voices of those impacted by the devastating wildfires in California. One Oklahoma family now among thousands navigating the uncertainty of what comes next as the ashes of the fires hold the remnants of a decade of their life.
But then as we were driving up, you know, you start realizing that it's not me, it's us, like it's everyone.
A decade of life disintegrated in a flash. Among the thousands left sorting through the rubble in California, Oklahoma native Josiah Conrad and his young family.
Then the cell towers went down too, so it went from having a couple bars to having 0 bars, no internet, no phone coverage. We were trying to make a decision as to whether or not we should leave, even before there might have been an evacuation order, just because we weren't sure we would get it.
Moments later, a neighbor pounded on their door, telling them it was time to go.
He was coming up Altadena Drive, which is kind of to the east of us, towards where the fire came from. He's got an incredible video of just the whole canyon on fire coming towards us.
In the chaos of it all, the Conrads only took a handful of important family photos.
When you were able to go back to your house after evacuating, what was that like?
It's a lot to take in when your whole house suddenly goes up in flames. And it's like that is a hard reset. You process as you approach, you're realizing that the whole neighborhood's gone. And then you realize that you see what's left of your house, and you can't even understand what it is because it doesn't look like a house.
Another piece to this life-altering story for so many floating across the Sunshine State, a lack of insurance. As renters without coverage, the Conrads are rebuilding their lives from the ground up.
As you go further south down the mountain, there's a certain line where you are in a lower fire risk, and you could get insurance further lower. But that particular place, it was far enough up that you couldn't. But the risk seems small when you're talking about a 75-year-old home with giant old growth trees and old neighborhood all around it. It seems like it's an impossible thing, and so you accept the risk and move forward.
Being from Oklahoma, I'm sure you've lived through your fair share of natural disasters, but how have you seen your community in California come together in the wake of this tragedy?
Our friends from Tulsa that set up a GoFundMe for us have been wildly supportive. It's just an incredible, overwhelming amount of every kind of support that you can imagine. But also, when we respond and say, hey, we've got more love than we can handle right now, here's some other people that need some love. And those people are just, without a question, going straight on to the next person and saying, how can I help you?
The Golden, Oklahoma Standard. Steph Mansion, 2 News, Oklahoma.